Hello everyone, Alanna here. Now today we are going to be having some fun. I will be taking Ella out for her second ever lesson, and today we will be going to have a lesson with Gill Liggins, who is a well-respected BD dressage coach. Now, basically what happened was I originally booked Gill for Halen, a lesson with Halen, but we decided since Halen's not going to the regionals anymore that it would be more beneficial to us if we sent Ella to go see Gill, because whilst if you've been on this YouTube channel for a while, you will have seen my last video where Ella had her first ever lesson, and that was a pole work lesson that was working on improving the quality of the canter. Well, today we will be working on lateral work because we've been struggling with that a bit. So we're going to head on over to the yard now. We're going to get Ella all ready, get her to Gill's, and then we're going to get crack-a-lacking basically. So basically what's up with the lateral work is that I feel like I'm really losing her through the shoulder all the time, and I just need some direction on how to improve it and just make it look nicer, because I feel like we're really not going anywhere with it, and I just feel like every time we try and do it, Ella gets really stressed. But it needs to get done because we start doing leg gilding at elementary, and already I'm starting to grasp at stuff with her now, so I want to start moving up through the levels. Like I said before, if you've been on this channel for a while, you'll have seen my last video where we did pole work, improving the canter on Ella, and that is actually going brilliantly. She's doing so well with that. So today, basically last week we worked on the scales of training, so we started off with rhythm, and now this week we've moved up a scale of training, and we're on to suppleness now, so we've got to work on her. We're gonna go do some lateral work, and hopefully Gill can help us out a little bit and tell me just what I'm doing wrong. So the first thing that Gill did was she just had a look at me warming up Ella so she could just get a feel for how Ella and I worked. Ella was very excited to be in a new place. This was only her second time away from home, because the first time was the unaffiliated dressage that we did not long ago. So I started trotting around the arena. She seemed really happy. Then we got to this door, the door to the arena, and Ella, bless her, she got a little bit excited, so we went and had a canter for a while until she just settled down and chilled out and we could start work properly. So after explaining to Gill that whilst we worked on the canter not long ago, the priority of today and the focus of this lesson was the lateral work, she sent us away and told us to go across the diagonal and then leg yield to the side once we reached X. We tried that, and actually Ella found it too difficult and too exciting at first, so what I really found helpful about Gill was that she didn't push it. She realised that this exercise wasn't working for this horse, and we went away and we went and did something else. So it was really clear that Ella was just too excited at the minute, and we needed to get her to settle down and realise that putting my leg on her side to push her over didn't mean go into canter and have fun. So we put her on a circle, and Gill had me going in a 20-metre circle, but every time I hit the centre line, doing a 10-metre circle on the other rein and then rejoining the circle again. And we did that until Ella would comfortably do the 10-metre circle, because you've got to put your leg on to push them round the corner, round the circle. And then you carried on going round, and we just did that until Ella didn't break into canter when I put the leg on, so she knew that that leg on didn't automatically mean canter, it just meant follow where that leg's going, if you get what I mean.
So the next time you cross the centre line, change diagonal and do a 10-metre circle to the right. Back to the centre, yeah, very nice. Back to the centre line. Change diagonal. And that in itself is a little bit of blend building. It takes it apart a little bit. So that, yeah, you sort of leg the other away, yeah, very nice. Very nice. So that's really good from the right leg. It's this left leg, yeah, feel you can get that. Rising, think to yourself, I'm not going to sit on that saddle, I am going to stay in that rising trot. Yeah, you'll feel really weird. You just trying to rise. Make your rise stronger than her left leg. Yeah, yeah. Okay, very good. Very good. So you feel that you sort of get to her ribs. She's sort of taking it so that you feel you can make her a little bit hollow, like she is there, with you inside rib. And now she's to the left. Ah, well written on. Very good.
Once she grasped that, we did the 10-metre circle, and then once you come out of the 10-metre circle, you actually pop them onto canter on the other leg. So if I was doing a 20-metre circle on the right rein, I'd come onto the centre line, I'd do a 10-metre circle to the left, and then I'd do canter right. And we'd do that until basically she wasn't throwing her dolls out the pram, she was just calm and collected, and Ella would just go straight into canter, all pretty and perfect.
Take your time. Yeah, yeah, very nice. Just stay on, just stay here. You're going to go back to the bit circle, not your hands straight. Yeah, okay. Good, good. Yes, well written. Well written. Good.
Now the purpose of that exercise was to get her to chill out, but also getting her bending round my leg without breaking into canter, but then actually still cantering because she still needs to go off the aids for the second bit where you do the circle and then you canter on the other rein. So then once she'd got that and she was happily doing that and she wasn't being so forward and so enthusiastic about it all, we put it onto a 20-metre circle in the middle, and then Gill had me spiralling in and then spiralling out again. So basically I'd make my circle smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, and then Gill had me put more weight in my outside leg and then very lightly touch my inside leg to her side and then push her out very quietly, and it was all very calm. I felt like her shoulders were going much more than her bum, but Gill explained to me that her going sideways first, you need to get her to actually understand that she's got to go sideways first. If I try and immediately just shove her sideways and she's got to keep exactly straight while she's going sideways, it's just going to be too much for the horse. It's like when you learn your ABCs, you learn them abacad first before you say A, B, C, D, E, or at least that's what I did. once she was managing to do the spirals really well, and she wasn't getting so excited about that, because she did have a couple times where she popped herself into canter because she was still quite excited about it, oh bless her, because she's only small. We went onto the long side, and then I would literally put weight in my outside stirrup, lightly press on my inside leg, so lightly, and then just let her go to the side. Very nice, very calm, just let her drift to the side. Yes, I realise that leg gills aren't perfect, but like I said before, she needs to get the basic grasp of the leg gills first, and then we correct it afterwards once she's able to do that comfortably. So we went and did that, just like leg yielding, drifting slowly to the edge, and we started off really quite close to the track. But as Ella got more confident with it, we could go properly onto the 3/4 line and then ask her to move over. And she's better going from right to left than, no, she's better going to left to right than right to left. Sorry, I get my left and right mixed up all the time. So then, to spice things up even more, I would have Ella going down the long side, put more weight on my inside stirrup, put my outside leg lightly on, have a little bit of bend to the outside, push her from just between, from the track to just between the 3/4 line and the track. And then, once she was going straight down that bit, I would put more weight in my outside stirrup, put my inside leg very slightly on, have some bend to the inside, and then push her back to the track again. And honestly, she completed that so well. It was a massive improvement from when we started the lesson to where we actually got to at that point. Finally, to finish off, because she'd been doing some work that she probably actually found really difficult, bless her soul, we went and we did literally a trot circle, just letting her stretch, letting the nose come out and down and low, and letting her swing in the trot, because we will need that in the novice. I know that comes up in the novice because Halen and I have had to do that before, and it turned out it was really good that we practiced that, so we need to practice that a lot more at home, because I had trouble getting her to not just trot off into the distance with me. Like, that trot was speeding up, so we needed to slow that down. So that was really good to practice as well, and it's also shown me what I need to practice at home with the trot, just getting her to chill out and getting her to stretch, and we need a lot more stretchy work with her. I think that'll be something that I'll definitely be hammering at home now. So overall, I found that an absolutely brilliant lesson. I have come away with so much that I can go and I can complete at home. I've got the main thing that I've come away with is the fact that in the leg yield, it's not perfect straight away. I need to correct it later once Ella is confident in what she's doing at the minute. And having that thought where I've got to put, now how much weight is in each stirrup to get her to move, that is something that is super going through my mind now. So I know that I can definitely go away and do that. I know that I can definitely go away and work at the stretchy stuff, because do you know when something just doesn't occur to you to work at? Like, you just think, oh yeah, that'll come up eventually, yeah, I'll do that eventually. And it doesn't even cross your mind, but it's actually something that we super need to work at, because Could you imagine getting to a test and then realise you haven't practiced your stretch trot? No. So we're going to go away, we're going to practice that, we're going to practice the leg yields until Ella is comfortable at them, and then we'll come back and we'll see Gill, and hopefully we can correct the leg yield at that point, because she'll be ready to correct it, because she needs to build up the strength to do the lateral work as well, because she's not used to working those muscles to get her to go sideways. But the more sideways she goes, the straighter she'll get, so we'll get better centre lines, and overall it'll just make a better test. So I am so pleased with that lesson, and I'm also really impressed by Gill, because once she realised that exercise where we were going across the diagonal and then we had to leg yield from X, once she realised that wasn't working for that horse, she didn't try and hammer the exercise and didn't try to make us do the exercise. She actually took us away and made us do something else, because she realised, actually no, this isn't working for this pair. So I was super impressed by that, and so was my mum actually. So that is all from me today. I've actually had a fantastic lesson, I've had a fantastic day. I super hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and I'll tell you something, you best keep an eye out for my next video going up, or one of my next videos going up, because I will actually be heading to Talland next week, Talland School of Equitation, run by the Pammy Hudson, living legend. And I will be taking Ella with us, so it'll be Ella with me, so it'll be Ella's first ever time away from home, like overnight. We'll be going Monday to the Friday, I think, and we'll be having about 4 lessons, so we'll have a lesson every day. And I can't wait to actually find out what Pammy thinks of Ella. You know, it's like showing your idol your child. I am so excited. So I will be doing a vlog of that as well. So keep your eyes peeled. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm uploading new videos all the time, and also don't forget to follow me on my social medias at Alanna Clarke Equestrian on Instagram and Facebook, and at ace_equestrian on Twitter. And until next time guys, it's goodbye!